Yeah.
Okay, where were we? So that was the goblins.
Yep.
Top, you're up. There's a goblin at eye level with you, hiding behind the guards.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the eye.
With?
Just hit you.
My rapier.
Rapier to the head. Okay, give me an attack roll.
You're good.
17 plus.
1d8. No, wait, 17 hit, right?
That's 7.
Yeah, so
Roll that.
Oh, yeah. You just clunk right through the eyeball.
Get your own D8 out.
Absolutely destroy this goblin. Flambe his brain, dead goblin.
I kick him in the ducus.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything else? Attack?
I kick him in the ducus.
Kick him in the ducus. Ducus kick. Julie, you're up.
Somebody just threw a hand axe at you, Miss Newman.
What they miss?
Hey, would I have seen that?
Okay, got it.
Scene.
Did someone throw a hand axe at
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so instead of kicking him in the ducus, can I start running towards the goblin who did that?
Yes.
No one fucking touches
You're
Julie.
able to easily move to that goblin.
No one fucking touches Julie.
Okay.
Oh,
An angel.
Oh, touch Julie.
Yeah, don't like.
Nobody messes with Miss Newman.
I mean, how many goblins are left at this point? And
There are 6. You guys have killed 6 goblins. There's 4 more on the ramparts.
Ruh-roh.
There's still goblins coming over the ladder.
Speaking of goblins, how many?
You like soccer?
Oh, that's not good.
How many?
Losing one right now.
Oh no.
It's
how
only
many
50 minutes
are in
still.
like
We're
one
actually losing.
20-foot square area?
I would say that all 10 of them are in that 20-foot square area. Or,
Right.
or at least 8 of them.
Okay. I'm going to cast Entangle
Okay.
on that area.
And I'm saving versus...
Would some of us be
It
in it?
is a attack, save, strength 13.
Are any of the heroes in that area as well? Or guards?
Then they would also be.
So you're in that area,
But still.
charging in after the goblin. You're
was
firing
fighting.
from range. You're in that area.
So I need to
You
just-
are stealthing. Are you in that area or not?
So what's the save?
Ice Cube, are you in the area or not?
No, I'm hidden.
You're hidden back there. And then, Color, are you in the area or are you not in the area?
Where's the area again?
Where the goblins are, basically, in the combat zone. So are you going toe-to-toe with the goblin or are you standing back at range?
I was still up where the ladders were propped up.
Okay, so you're going to be in the area where this spell goes off.
Alright.
So you need to make a DC 13 strength save.
Right?
I need to do that too.
No, yeah, you do too. So 2 failed,
14.
That's a natural 15.
3 failed, 1 made it.
You said 13?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1-3.
God damn it.
Wait, no, what's your strength?
That's 0.
Oh, then yeah.
Dude, I'm a rogue.
All right, so 5 of the goblins failed, 3 succeeded.
I made it.
Nice.
I got a 14.
And what happens to them? Describe what happens.
Well, the grasping weeds and vines burst.
There are no weeds or vines in
They
Azorius
burst.
Senate.
They just
Out
magically came
from the
out.
floor.
You've summoned weeds on their rampart?
They will disappear when the spell's
You have
over.
no idea what kind of infraction that is. They're not even, they've never seen something.
glistens. I don't know how they do it, but it glistens.
This is not okay.
20-foot square.
Appalling.
And the conjured plants will wilt away.
But in the meantime, you've really disrupted the aesthetic.
Goblins are attacking.
I have tried to obscure the hideous goblin.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Fantastic, thank you very much. So what about these, what happened to these 5 guys? They're not taking damage, they just can't move?
There's no damage, they're just restrained.
They're restrained, can they attack?
No, because they're restrained.
Got it. Color, you're up.
Alright.
Can they try to get out? Because Glenn got caught.
So I'm just in the vicinity of a bunch of goblins
They're restrained.
that are restrained.
Yeah, there's vines entangling the goblins.
That should mean you should have advantage. And
You definitely have advantage. They're unable to defend themselves.
their speed is 0. They can't benefit from.
Isn't it something like at the end of their turn they can try to get out or they can use their action to try to get out?
Yeah, they can use So their speed is 0. They can't benefit from any bonus.
So there's no real threat to me.
They have.
There's very little threat.
Okay. Is
I
there?
guess
Are there
you have
other
advantage,
waves of goblins
and
coming?
they have disadvantage.
There's more ladders. You could try to chop down the ladders. That was very effective.
I'll go for the ladders.
All right, attack the ladder. So the same thing again, double disadvantage attack.
You're attacking a ladder?
The ladder's sentient.
Sentient.
I'm attacking more sentient.
Does it have a
capital
name?
letters.
It does.
Do you know it?
Not yet.
Lad.
the ladder.
That's what his dad calls him.
Cheryl.
Conway.
I was gonna say Dr. Dre and Easy E because of him, but yours is better.
13.
13's a hit.
Alright.
And the second part of this,
12.
12 is a miss. 12 is a miss. So you strike the ladder, doing damage to the ladder. The ladder is injured and angry. How much damage do you do to the ladder?
That should be.
Ladder's furious.
that's a mad
7
lad.
damage.
Just 7? So the ladder's still alive.
That's a mad lad.
Mad lad. It's a mad ladder. Okay. The guards then attack the restrained goblins.
Did you go 1 and a 2?
Okay, they kill one of them.
Of course, so you fucking roll shitty for everyone else except me. Double 19.
Okay, it is now round 4. Round 4. Swallow, you're up.
What, you gonna skip me?
So,
Oh, I'm sorry. Snow, you're up.
Alright, I will attack. You said I didn't get restrained, so
You can fight as your goblin or as your character this round. You choose.
We had that option.
No, the first round you didn't. Now you do.
I'll fight as a goblin.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Try to kill
You're
one of you.
restrained.
So I'll have disadvantage to hit somebody?
Correct.
Or I'll try to still swing at one of the humans.
All right, so you've got this young man right here restrained in the net
No,
next
one of the
to you.
humans.
Oh, you're gonna try to guard. Okay, give me an attack roll against the guards.
8.
An 8 is a miss. Why don't you take your snow attack as well?
Alright. So I have advantage on one of the...
Yes.
It doesn't matter. 13.
A 13 is on the goblins is a miss.
Yep. I rolled both 5.
Oh.
5.
So you run up, hit, miss, nothing. Brian, you're up.
crossbow. Different. I moved the hunter mark to a different goblin.
Got it.
I think I can do that.
There's
can't I?
2
Yes.
unrestrained goblins, and then the rest are restrained. Do you want a restrained goblin or an unrestrained goblin?
Do you get advantage at range on a restrained goblin too?
I think so.
Yeah.
They
can't
giving
move.
you
You
combat
have
advantage.
advantage on attacking you.
Yeah, if you
They're
got...
restrained.
Not just melee. It's just, yeah.
Just in general. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can
I
roll...
mean, they're restrained.
Yeah, so they can't
Take no
attack.
prisoners.
I know, but they're like, I mean, they're being restrained because they are being restrained by a
Fine.
Goblin
Spell.
blocking vines.
oh no, who cares? Restrained. Hit 'em. 18.
Hits.
And then I do a, let's roll this. I roll a D8 and a D6. I'm pretty certain that's good.
Okay.
Did you get a D6 for 105?
So D8 and a D6. 5, 6, 7 plus 3. 10.
You kill a goblin, roll a d3.
A D3.
For which goblin it is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 2.
Your goblin's hit by a crossbow bolt in the... Is it another Dukas shot?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6, right? 1 is ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left leg.
Left leg. You take it in the left leg and die.
And I.
The ladder attacks you, Adam.
It's the artery.
I get a 17 versus armor class.
18.
Miss.
Nice.
Ice Cube, you're up.
Okay, I'm still hiding. How many ladders are left?
3 ladders are still hooked up. One of the ladders has been badly damaged.
I'll go after the badly damaged ladder.
All right, give me an attack roll.
10.
Plus,
What do I add? Sorry.
you're using like a rapier, so you should add your dexterity and your proficiency.
I'm using a short sword.
You're still proficient with that, right? Still proficient.
Yeah, he's proficient with that.
Yeah, I add my dex.
Yeah.
And
Plus
proficiency.
4.
And proficiency, so
So
you're
7.
at 14 plus 7, so you're at 17. That's a hit.
Okay, cool.
Damage on the ladder.
Oh yeah.
5.
12 points. The ladder dies.
Hey!
The ladder collapses. All of those guys collapse to the ground
That's a
in a
team
pile.
Team effort.
And you guys see the robots turn and start to retreat. Like all kind of simultaneously.
Robots.
The battle is won.
In the Goblin army, there are...
Like salvos. Right?
Yeah, they're humanoid... Or, remember in the Starlight Archive, the
Short circuit,
Spelljammer
down
one? There's these kind of robot creatures. Auto-gnomes. Remember these things? So they're like clockwork people.
Okay.
Robots, but short. Gnome size.
Yeah.
She took a real
In fact, Nerf Neblin size.
Like fembots.
But you can always hey from Austin Powers.
Please give me a history check.
Oh, okay, history. I'm actually really good at history. Hold on.
Because you do have experience with
My
fembots.
skills,
Fembots.
history. I got +7 on history. Okay, here we go.
This is what a Zervo looks like.
D20.
That's a little dark, dude. They're not usually that scary.
What?
That's a pretty scary looking one.
They're hacking with Goblins, so meant to long.
Oh,
What is that?
wow.
The servo.
Oh yeah, that's a servo.
You think you recognize this, like, construction. Like you've seen it before. Not in, like, Goblin army hordes, but maybe, like, in, like, nobility clocks? Like watches? Pocket watches or something? There's something very familiar with its design, but you can't really place it. Ice, you destroyed the ladder. The Goblins attack. The Goblins attack. Did I already roll my attack? Oh no, they escape. What do I need you to break out of this thing?
Oh,
Climb down the remaining ladders.
No, the entanglement.
Oh, the
you
entanglement.
get to, you're asking me if you get to like do it every.
Yeah, I want to get out of the entanglement.
What's wrong with you? Put them over the top. Well, that's both captains.
I think you can do it every turn. I think so.
So one escapes and jumps to the ladder and starts climbing down. The others are still all entangled in the ladder base. Top, you are up.
Yeah.
You can play your goblins. Your goblin's still alive?
No, he's dead. You said I got hit in the
You
leg.
can play top.
So which goblin ran then? Mine or the other one that's alive?
Gotta break free. What's
There
the
were
DC
some
to
also ones
break
that you
free?
weren't playing.
Okay.
So there were a total of
The DC to
10.
break free.
You killed 3 more, so now there's...
Gotcha.
So there's you 2 and 3 still on the top.
Motherfucker.
All entangled.
Yeah.
Miss?
Yeah, I missed. I'm so entangled.
You attacked an entangled one?
Oh, that's
No, I
interesting.
was entangled. I tried to break free and I didn't.
That's interesting.
Oh, you're entangled.
Yeah,
you did not
sorry.
break free of the entanglement.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Like how she just got to talk.
Oh, I learned that it basically works every
I'm
time,
gonna pay attention.
but it uses their action.
Yeah, to try to break free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
like you don't roll immediately.
Right.
You're restrained. And then you get
End of
it.
your turn, you save, and if you save, the next round you can run. So he's still entangled. Nothing you can do about that. Julie, you're up.
I mean, he's weak. What can I say?
He rushed in to defend your honor against a goblin who threw a hand axe
You
at
know
you.
what? No. I shall listen to Julie's advice and get stronger.
And only Julie's advice.
Only Julie's advice.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie's right. You are weak. You need to start doing
I
forward.
need to
lift
get
weights,
swole. Lift weights. Gotta get swole.
You even lift, bro?
Do you even roll?
let's
Do you even
see.
roll, bro?
How many
No,
goblins
it's
are
just
there?
There are
I got
5 on the
I thought
rampart.
you might
I
know.
hate it.
I knew.
I hate it.
Okay. On the rampart. So nothing would be damaged.
None of them are.
In the
Yeah.
Senate.
There's a fire burning below, but it looks like a
Wow.
very authorized
above.
fire suppression system is on its way to put out the fire.
But they're above. Right?
Correct. They're still on the rampart, and they're trying to get off the rampart.
Would you say that? How high up are they?
30 feet.
Oh, it's too far.
Can I add more smoke to the smoke room?
Would you say that if I hit one of them with a magic missile, they would topple over the other side?
No, it would. They're restrained on the ground by vines. It would probably just die.
Okay, you're right. I thought some of them got away. Is what I thought.
Yeah. So a couple have run to the ladders and tried to escape. A couple are very engaged in combat, and if they broke away, they would take op attacks and probably die that way. So they're kind of waiting for their opportunity to run.
What's coming toward me?
And if they fall from the ladder, they take damage.
Correct. It looks like most of them have been dying when they
All right,
fall.
I'm gonna do magic missile on the ladder.
Okay, attacking the ladder.
Yeah, which is a 3d4 plus 3. Right?
Correct. And you could kill it.
3, 1, and 3. So 7 plus
10 points of damage. Does not just kill the ladder. The ladder is badly wounded, but it does not die.
Alright.
Color, you're up.
Only deal with the living here, you know.
There's no ladders left, right?
There are 2 ladders still attached. He just magic missiled one of them.
Okay, I am going to take out my portable hole,
Okay.
still filled with mayonnaise,
Okay.
and roll it out in front of the ladders so when the goblins come up, they fall into the
They're
hole.
already retreating.
Oh, they are?
The goblins are trying to run away at this
They're
point.
retreating. The battle's won.
Then I'm taking a mayonnaise bath.
You're jumping in a portable hole full of mayonnaise.
Yes.
I know.
Don't
So
keep
it's a
saying.
portable hole. Where does the mayonnaise sit in the hole? It's a hole.
Yes.
Is there a bottom to the hole?
Yes.
There's a bottom.
He's been pouring mayonnaise into the hole from
But when
it
the hole shuts, does
for
it stay
hours.
there?
Yes, I just fold it up. Then I have mayonnaise in a little folded up hole.
What happens if you tip the hole upside down?
Then the if I put it on the ceiling or something, then
Will it fall
the
out?
mayonnaise would probably just fall out. That's the ace up my sleeve.
Goodbye, sir. I get you.
That's my little
Actually,
that's my
I-
little Scooby-Doo slip
I
trap.
bet if you turn the jar of Miracle Whip upside down,
It doesn't.
I know you probably have to like.
Yeah, like really.
I don't think it would fall out.
I don't think
Well, depends
Miracle
on
Whip
what
is mayonnaise.
mayonnaise in there.
Miracle Whip's a dressing.
Wait, did I say Miracle Whip?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Miracle Whip isn't even
Do
mayonnaise.
you
You're
mean
right.
Best Foods
I
or
don't know.
Dukes or do you mean Hellman's?
Isn't Hellman's and Best Food the same?
What if I do that?
I thought that was an East Coast West Coast problem.
So it's a labeling issue?
I think it's a label, a brand
I think I've
label.
seen both here.
Oh, really?
What if I like put it on the ceiling, then jumped up into it? Then like would the gravity like flip me back upside down, and then I would be standing on the ceiling?
Yes.
Okay, so then what if I just started shoveling the mayonnaise out the hole?
Wait, what?
Everyone would be offended.
I'm here to offend.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I just like took a shovel and like started launching the mayonnaise like out the hole,
Onto
back
the
through-
restrained
back through the ceiling-
goblins.
back through the ceiling.
I mean, the Azorius Senate would probably give you a ticket for littering and being offensive.
I feel like they would chop my head off.
Yeah, the offensiveness is definitely carries a death sentence.
Did they?
Can a man be brave?
Yeah.
I actually like them.
You're gonna throw Romanians off the cliff or off the ramparts.
That's still, I'm just gonna,
But it's
then I'm gonna
standing
take some
outside.
Yeah,
time.
like, oh, she was offside.
Still
If they
better,
review that, they
right?
might take it back.
Okay, then I'm just gonna take some time to fill some more
See what
mayonnaise.
happens.
Okay, you're gonna start pouring more mayonnaise into his jar. The guards will slaughter the remaining restrained goblins. They will successfully kill all of them,
That's
and that will bring us an end to combat.
Is the vine's gone now?
Thank you for your support, and welcome to the Azorius Senate.
You're welcome.
You will be expected to maintain the proper levels of hygiene and decorum.
so I go up to
And we have counseling for this mayonnaise problem. No, these are guards. These
I
are all
know,
guards.
but they're part of the
Drop
resort.
concentration.
Correct.
Thank you.
So you're free.
Thank you.
And I go up and I'm a part of the Golgari swarm.
Correct.
I'm Golgari swarm. I'm green black, right?
Yeah.
100% green black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go up to him and I smell like methane and gas and like I mean, isn't that how do you feel like a Golgari swarm? A Golgari would smell like?
Trash cans?
Yeah, like trash cans. Yeah,
It's not methane though.
but I mean, it's not. I mean, Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch.
What happened to my little homie?
If he's in New York, then he probably does smell like
I think we need to
methane.
figure out which Sesame Street character goes with each guild.
Okay.
What's Big Bird? Big Bird is Azorius.
Yes.
Big Bird's definitely
Sure.
sees good.
Big Bird has to be.
Elmo
Can I do
is
it right
Raktos.
A
I was
knight?
gonna say Boros,
We
but
just
sure.
promised
Could be Boros.
Right now, and I would be knighted by
What is your
Goblins.
renown?
14.
No argument on
Yes, you can be a knight.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You are now that you're a member of the guard, they will actually give you a title.
Me?
A title, like a guard leader title.
Domir.
You may select your own title.
Everybody?
No, you're just guards. He, on the other hand, with his polemical vigilance and valiance,
He
gets a
dumps
special
mayonnaise.
title.
He dumped
Yes,
mayonnaise
I'm trying to-
Master of the Mayo.
Trying to think of something mayonnaise
Would
related.
you call him Master Chef?
Just chef.
Master Chief?
Mayo master.
We had you attempted some prison cooking, right? There was some culinary art.
I made great pie.
Yeah.
I thought it was cobbler.
No, it's pie. Lemon meringue pie.
Cobbler's bullshit. Like what? I mean, I think I'm still.
Cobbler's
Weren't you
delicious.
promising cobbler?
Okay, but
I said I could do cobbler if you didn't call it bullshit.
When's our next cobbler event?
I think we need to bring cobbler in because it has biscuit topping on the dough. Is my understanding what cobbler
It
is.
does not have crust. It has dough on top.
It has biscuit. Well, it's all dough at some point, but yes.
What kind of cobbler are you threatening us with?
I would probably do peach.
I knew it.
Is that good or bad?
I think that's the standard. Isn't peach cobbler the most common one?
No, you're right. It's
because it's freaking delicious.
I
don't
thought
doubt it.
berry cobbler. I'm thinking berry.
they do berry. I'm seeing a recipe for berry. I'm seeing a recipe for peach.
A Marion berry cobbler? Can you do a Marion berry cobbler?
How much cocaine do you get?
The answer is never enough.
Okay, as you guys are helping clean up and with retracting your vines,
They did a little bit of salt.
you're
Salt or sugar.
approached by Mira, right? Mira is your Azorius Senate contact. She's some kind of high yucky yuck. She's hired you guys to do some legal investigation for it, and she's with a small dwarf who is anxious to see if you were able to get the key.
He is charmed. He just doesn't know that he's charmed by himself.
I just wanted to get some information.
Varen Axpic, do you guys have a copy of the key? Were you able to get the key for Prisoner 13?
Lance has a copy of the key. Do a new one.
We indeed made it to the prison.
Well, I assumed as much.
And we had a lot of trials while we were in there.
What exactly occurred?
So, because it's
These guys had to cook and clean.
I had to fix his cooking with my
They were
fingers.
yelling at him. They said it was terrible.
Fix my
Yes,
cooking. I had it all
yes, that's
You were the bitch in that operation.
you did enter the prison as chefs though, as
He
prison
tried to
chefs.
improve the prison spiritually. And was
And was rejected, mind you. Lift up the spirits of the prison.
He's been out of it all night, and all of a sudden, it was
And they denied me. Can I get an amen for that?
He came in as a visitor, and they shuffled him off to a dark room by himself where he waited. For a long
I can't commit quite yet, but I think I got a cobbler for next weekend. Honey, that was good. Well done. I like what you did there. Thank you.
Well, I am willing to give you a fair share of the total treasure take.
What's a fair share?
And it's going to be a mixed berry
guys are
cobbler
gonna love
and
this.
not a peach cobbler. Peach is so big.
Let me tell you, it was difficult.
So 3% is fair of the total treasure.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
3%?
I said I'm
So
going
in 2 days, you guys are going to receive 3,150 copper, 1,650 silver, 150 gold, and 1,850 gold piece gems.
What would that entail?
Somebody write that.
Additionally, you may pick 3 of the following
When
items:
intimidating the body we
a
have.
cap of water breathing, a dust of disappearance, a gem of brightness, mithril armor, potion of lightning resistance, or slippers of spider climbing.
Dennis Rodman's daughter.
I want the spider for me.
All right, slippers of spider climbing, you can have those.
Whoa, we already can climb.
Yeah, we can already.
Someone's he's a clawless tabaxi.
No, that's
he's
Adam.
clawless.
Would you like slippers of spider climbing?
No, I want mithril armor.
I would say
All right,
spider
mithril
climbing
armor,
has one advantage, that you can hang upside down.
I guess
And
I'll
fire
take the cap
clothes.
of breathing.
cap of water breathing.
Yeah, that's mine.
I'm not
Anything else you guys want?
and you are.
If we can have all this, why don't we just take all of the stuff if we can have all of it?
Okay, you can have all of it.
Alright.
That makes it easier to track.
All right. Well, somebody gonna write it down?
I'm writing
What are
mine
the others you
down.
said?
Yeah. Well,
The magic items or the treasure?
both.
Magic item.
Treasure is 3,150 copper,
All right.
1,650 silver,
Alright.
150 gold.
Alright.
18 times 50 gold.
Alright. And then the magic items besides what you
Cap of water breathing. Someone wrote that down. Did someone
did.
take that?
I got
So we
it.
already took that one.
Alright.
Dust of disappearance.
Dust
Oh,
of
yeah.
disappearance.
That's good.
Gem of brightness.
Gem of brightness.
He took the mithril armor. You wrote that down.
Alright.
Potion of lightning resistance.
Potion of lightning. Why do you want to be resistant to Lightning McQueen? Good job.
And slippers of spider climbing.
Slippers of spider.
You're able to get a long rest.
Seems like it's not enough.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That, you guys agreed to 3% of the treasure. That's what you get.
We just thought it would be more treasure. You acted like it was like the greatest treasure ever.
It's the entire axe breaker horde.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that poor.
Broke.
And you had none of it till you met up.
You guys are very, very unfriendly. Okay. So on day 2 of your resting and relaxation, you know, you've done some generic investigation of what's going on with this goblin menace. We can talk more about that next week, but basically there is goblin menace in Ravnica. They seem to be not respecting some of the boundaries that have been put in place, particularly this one goblin warlord who's recently escaped from prison is creating a lot of dissension on the streets.
Gee, I wonder how he escaped from prison. I wonder if there was any event that could have helped him do that.
Goblin would do that?
A goblin has done that.
You know what the best part of this is? My goblin didn't die. He's still alive.
Same. My goblin's still running
I
around.
want that card when you're done, unless you really, really want it.
This one?
Yeah, it's a 1 mana goblin. That's a 1/1 with haste.
I don't play magic.
So I'll trade you.
Alright.
This one is better. It's just a solid basic.
You don't want the rummaging goblin?
No, I really don't want that one. That's objectively a bad card.
Jesus, he said no.
Let's take a look. Yeah, terrible card. It's not even close to being a good card.
This is why he's at the bottom of your list,
It gives you a
right?
little bit of card advantage, but like it's I mean the flavor.
Brian,
text-
are you evaluating cards? This is worse than you defending Alan Moore. Like this is one of the worst things I've had to ever endure.
So I think I've played more Magic than I have read comics, which I'm almost ashamed to say that because I have hung around more comic books than that.
Mira invites you into her office on the 3rd day.
Right.
Some disturbing news has come to our attention,
Oh, jeez.
and she hands you a key shaped like a gear. It's got a strange gear shape.
Not everyone with a mustache is a.
The ladders had gears and stuff on them. There were auto gnomes.
Auto gnomes, you think?
You said auto
Servo.
gnomes.
Auto gnomes?
It was like the auto gnome.
They were like
You saw those with the goblins, you
You
say.
told me you said they were robots. You saw the robot.
Correct, correct. That's one of the leads that we saw. So we do believe that there was some kind of clockwork mechanism fueling some of the goblin rage, which is one of the reasons why we went to our friends, the Snurf Neblin,
It's free Nebula.
notorious for
The deep
creating
gnomes?
the deep gnomes, for creating robots, automaton, and other creatures to help aid them as servants. While investigating them, some very disturbing news reached us. Please use this key to get more information.
Absolutely.
why not just go and lay waste to the city?
Put the
So,
key in
are
your
we,
golden
are
vault
we going to do it in
box.
front of them? Or we're going to go...
I don't have the box.
Who's got the box?
No one has the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I don't. I'll say okay. I'll say I have the box and nobody has
Someone
it.
has the box.
I'll say I have the box
Who
in
has
my.
the golden vault box?
I'll say I have it in my bag of holding. So then I'll just
All right,
pull it out.
you pull out the box.
Put the key in.
Greeting operatives, we have learned the Snurfneblin town of Little Lockford needs your help. Tixie Tockworth, once entrusted with the town's security, has turned the town's clockwork automatons against the populace.
Oh.
This quest, should you choose to undertake it, requires you to infiltrate Little Lockford, Retrieve a security key and use it to power down the automatons. You are also empowered to stop Tixie Tockworth from doing further harm to the town. Start your adventure by meeting the town's mayor, Braith Broadfoot. She's waiting for you in the caves in the Underdark outside the gates of Little Lockford. Good luck, operatives.
Jeez.
I don't know if we need to take this. I mean, they gave us a choice.
We believe that those clockwork automatons that were working with the goblins may have come from the town of Little Lockford.
What was the name of the one, the guard again, or the sheriff of the town?
Tixie.
No. Tixie Tockworth is the one that seems to have enraged the automatons and taken over the town. Braith Broadfoot. Braith Broadfoot is the mayor.
But Tixie Tockworth was the sheriff.
She was working in Little Lockford and somehow gained control of all the automatons and turned them against the town.
Why not just drone strike the factory?
Why they do? Why should? I mean, did they call her names or what?
It is unclear.
That's terrible.
But we believe that it's somehow connected to the goblin rage that we've been experiencing here.
We're older than you.
You know, Sir Goblins can be very, very unpredictable. We try to keep them as far away from Ravnica as possible. As you may also know, they live in that godforsaken area known as the Underdark. You'll have to travel to the Underdark, an area very dangerous to all life.
Do tabaxis have night vision?
Yes.
Or cats.
Dark vision, yeah. Because they're cats.
So,
We're cats. We'll go old school. We're cats.
All right, let's do it.
Cats.
Don't worry, we need light. I got you.
Oh, shit.
Picture. No, we need pictures.
No, we're not.
Take pictures, take pictures.
Just get my disgust. Make sure I'm in the picture.
Disgust. Oh no, wait, light. Oh wait, how do we get the light and the disgust?
Ooh, the light needs
Turn it towards me a little bit to shoot. There we go. There we go. Done.
Wow,
Okay.
that's big.
Did we capture it?
You should use that as a headshot.
Is that my new word? That's my new avatar for Zoom calls?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys have received the mission briefing.
Yes.
Okay, now it is time to plan the heist.
Well, we gotta meet the person first, don't
We
we?
gotta start talking. We gotta interview people. We gotta plan. That's a part of planning. You're right.
Yeah, we got
Do you have any additional questions for Mirith?
Where is
Mirith is the mayor.
She is your contact with the Azorius Senate.
I do not need to talk to that scum any more than I have to.
Yeah, no, they're kind of.
I would prefer not to.
They kind of deserve to be killed.
I think I'm.
I will let maybe someone else on the party.
You are a knight now within their organization.
You got Sir.
Have you selected a
Mayo
title?
Master.
I am Knight Archbishop Sir Master of Mayo.
Knight, Archbishop.
I am
He's
Carolus
colored. He's
Rex
colored.
the Second, the Eyeless, Master of the Mayo, Archbishop of the Cheez-It God.
The Cheesathon.
Cheez-It God.
Otherwise
Cheese
known
God.
as
And-
Colors.
What's going on with Kit
Oreo
Kat?
is
When did
Rex.
Kit Kat get added to the arsenal? Is that a
When I
new
brought
addition?
I'm a follower of Nabisco.
Excellent.
I follow.
Do you have any questions on this mission? We need this. We need this. We need to get to the heart of this and turn off those automatons
said
as
it.
quickly as possible.
I have one question.
Thing.
What is the mission?
The mission is to go to a Snurfneblin city in the Underdark that has been taken over by crazed automatons. Find a key and disable the automaton. There's like a failsafe key, we think. With that key, and perhaps Tixie, free the town and figure out why raging automatons have come to Ravnica.
So we just take the key and use that on every single
It's always a
individual.
joke. Though.
There's evidently a master fail-safe in case something like this were to happen. We think that we think Tixie has that key.
How's your Spanish?
Okay.
Terrible. I don't speak it.
But he's like 50%.
Will I be able to
His mom's
apply
first
mayonnaise
generation
to any
American.
aspect of this mission?
It is the Underdark. The Underdark
His
already
mom is
smells
like
of
brown
rotting
bread.
mayonnaise.
That's a great story. You guys met in the army, right?
I wasn't, but she was. Yeah.
All right.
It's funny, both her parents are from Salvador. They didn't meet in El Salvador. They both left and met in
No
LA.
clue. It was a gift from a friend.
El Salvador.
Look like
Yeah.
Sandy. I saw. On
My
this,
last name is a derogatory term for
Right.
someone from El Salvador.
Oh, what is
I
it?
feel decent.
My last name is Serotini, and the derogatory term for an El Salvadorian is Cerote, which just means a turd,
Like
and
never,
it's not
like
a
that's
nice
a
word.
very
So.
last resort thing.
She won't like you. No kidding.
No, a really good friend of mine who's El
I wanna
Salvadorian
get, like,
pointed
a
that out.
pair
He was
of,
like,
like,
you know your
cheaper
last,
dice.
like, the beginning of your last name is
Cheaper
like
dice?
derogatory
The
towards
cheapest
El
you're probably gonna get
Salvadorian.
is $6.
I was in LA this weekend. There was an El Salvadorian
Yeah, something
restaurant
like
with
that.
Yeah, they sell.
what are they called?
Papusas.
Papusas, yeah, papusas.
I'll look at it eventually.
So good.
Because these are like, I want like
They're
plastic
amazing.
ones that are like
Her
easy to
mother,
roll, that I
his
can, like, throw
grandma,
around
she
and
makes
stuff.
I
homemade
mean, metal
pupusas
ones are
and
high
tamales
quality.
and stuff.
Like they're
They're
all
amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
So
Yeah,
delicious.
something along
I think I got
those
cobbler
lines.
next week though.
These are like $1.
You're bringing a cobbler?
Okay.
I got a recipe that's really easy. I'll try it.
Is it a berry cobbler or
Yeah,
a
berry.
peach cobbler?
Not peach.
I support the berry cobbler. I'm not
So every
different.
single individual one of these D20s is like $1.
I mean, oh, those are actual D20s,
Yeah.
not the magic ones. I have a
No,
trillion.
not-
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
You just stepped into one of
Whoa.
They're not random.
You said the wrong thing.
How are they not random?
You walked.
So wait, this is
The
less
opposite
random
sides don't add up.
than this is less random? I mean, they're the same randomness.
No.
Yeah, they're
It's different.
they're the same random.
They're very,
How?
very, very
Not the
different.
same random.
How
I
is that
disagree.
different?
They're completely
The
different
opposite
things.
sides don't add up to 21 on the spin down counters.
I mean,
That's the problem.
each face
they
is
don't have a
numbered
20.
differently.
They don't have a 20.
They have a magic symbol.
They have a magic symbol.
Magic
That's not a
symbol
20.
That's a
That's
20.
not a 20.
D&D dice often don't have 20s.
They don't.
When D&D eventually, what we're playing here was good, they used to give us kits. And we would get free dice and stuff, and they would have the logo for the adventure
Oh, no way.
on the kit,
They
and they were
did,
so freaking great.
Yeah, I mean,
So
these ones have
the
D&D
distribution
symbol
of
on it.
numbers
Yeah.
when rolled
why are
randomly
you
is different
complaining?
on a counter?
Because
Yes.
this is a D&D symbol.
There's a
It's not a
difference.
magic
There's
symbol.
is.
Different things.
What is it?
Magic is
I don't
better.
know.
You waded right
what
into
if you
this,
took-
Josh.
The feeling is different.
A
It
regular
doesn't feel the
bicycle.
same.
No, they feel different. I get it.
And then mixed in a bunch of Star Wars cards. with
The
that.
vibe I
That's
get when
not-
I roll,
doesn't work
I
like
can
that.
feel
That
it. Like
game
close
is
my eyes,
different. That's
counter.
It's just
D20.
not how you play the game.
Things are
They
meant
need
to
to
be
put that in the
Oh,
player's
so
handbook.
good.
Change.
So they need to put in the player's
change
handbook. Do
needs
not
to happen.
use
I
that.
had to have done an
Here's a point of
analysis on
privilege.
the-
I'm sure.
Point of privilege.
I'm sure.
Can you use a D20 to track your life in Magic the Gathering?
Yes.
Yes.
Can
Very
you?
poorly.
Yes,
It's
but
not
it's
the
hard.
same
Yeah,
amount of
it's hard.
randomness, though.
But
How would you do that?
so I would like to argue that you could use a
should do the
D20
math
in
in
Magic,
Yeah, just
but
do
you
that.
can't use a Magic counter in D&D.
That makes sense because a D20 is
whatever,
simply a
I'm saying no.
20-sided die, not specifically meant for D&D.
So for the day,
Correct.
so I went
Correct.
to use his friend's
That-
name.
that
Dave.
one-
No, this is
That
not.
one was
you
intended
added
for
me, so I got
Magic, just like this one
Might
was
take me a
intended for
little bit.
D&D.
So could you use that as a life counter in Magic?
I was like,
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, because it has a D&D
Okay.
symbol.
It's still 20.
All right,
It
next
has
steps, guys. What do you guys got?
Question.
Do you know anything?
Oh,
about
you
the
each
Goblins?
gain 2 more points in the Golden Vault, renown,
Oh,
and you may elect one player to get an additional 2 points.
We each get what?
2 more renown points in the Golden Vault, and you can elect one player to get an additional 2 points.
How do you spell renown?
I spell it R.
R-O-R-E-O-N-O-U-S-E. Okay, perfect. Want to make sure that I had it right. Thanks.
R-E-O-N-O-U-S-E.
So, spell check is not correcting that, so that word actually means something. Any bets on what that word means?
Renews.
Penis.
renounce.
Probably not. Almost certainly.
Renounce.
To renounce.
Yeah.
But no, that's spelled.
How do we want to vote?
He
Would it? Does it? So does anyone feel like they earned more points in the Golden
I
Vault?
think everybody.
I gave it to
almost-
Adam because the Cornholio impression of the Goblin.
No, I don't give it to Adam because of Cornholio. I give it to Adam for taking down the most ladders. I do believe Adam should get it, but not for that. Just for taking down the
Oh, and the mayonnaise move. You saved dinner.
So, we have,
I feel like that should be minus points.
we haven't talked to the mayor yet, right?
You are still in the Azorius Senate. You have not gone to the Underdark.
Well, we need to go to the Underdark
Correct.
and talk to this mayor.
Correct. We believe that the mayor and these survivors of the city are somehow in the tunnels right outside the city. So if
Okay,
you
do
go
you-
to the city, you should be able to find them.
And the first time I went down to the
refugees.
Underdark, at first I was afraid. And then I was petrified. I will survive down here.
do they,
I will survive.
don't they need aid? Shouldn't we bring them something?
They probably need aid. Things are probably getting a little
Do
desperate.
they need what? AIDS?
Aid.
Definitely needs.
AIDS.
I thought you were saying
Let's give them
AIDS.
It's alright if they have AIDS.
Yeah, we can give them AIDS, right?
Does Cure Wounds cure AIDS?
I'm pretty sure it's cure. What was it?
No,
Revivify?
Cure Wounds doesn't cure AIDS.
What's the one that's
Revivify?
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 Something disease.
Can you make a ruling?
DM really?
Not yet, not yet, but I'm worried that I might have to soon.
Why are we giving poor people AIDS?
We need to.
Fireball. So we go. Do we have a way to the Underdark? The Yawning Portal.
Who
do
are
we know
you
what the Yawning
asking?
Portal is? Am I familiar?
You're
with
in Ravnica. There's no yawning portal in Ravnica.
No, we have to go to Faerun, but Underdark is in Faerun.
Correct. Underdark may connect to everything.
I was thinking the same thing. Does it though?
I have the AIDS spell.
How do we find this out?
Well, you're asking if there might be a connection from the sewers of Ravnica to the Underdark?
Well, you know me and sewers.
Who would know that?
Golgari Swarm. Is there a Golgari in town?
Yeah, they live here.
I'm happy. I need to find.
You have a temple in the middle of their
I want to
village.
go to the Golgari temple.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
see if
your
there's-
temple.
That's go to mine. Huh? Ravnica. What's the city?
Brian is leading you guys all into a trash heap beneath the sewers of Ravnica.
Funsies.
I'll go with him.
Oh,
We have to get to the
I'll
Underdark.
wear a bandana so that way I
Okay,
don't get like
no
infected
worries,
with
no
diseases
worries.
or some shit.
I'll bring some nose plugs.
You're at your temple. It's, it's coming along nicely. It's almost
Does it
completed.
remind me of my temple back on? Was that on Faerun? My temple.
Your initial temple? Yes.
Yeah, the one
Yeah, it
where-
looks almost exactly like it. You're doing a really great job.
Nice. And I go to the head priestess
You're the head
Acolyte?
priest
of
this temple.
this temple in Ravnica. I'm that
Correct.
priest?
You need to
You're building a temple to Zoltek in the sewers of Ravnica.
Oh, I thought it was in Faerun.
There is one in Faerun that you're modeling this one after.
That was mine. I thought.
Correct. That's on Chult.
I did not know that I'm building one. No, it was the swamps. It wasn't in the sewers here.
It's in the sewer swamps of Ravnica.
I feel like I'm being retconned here.
No. You have never left You have been on Ravnica.
But it wasn't in the sewers.
When you were earning the sewage of Ravnica lets out onto a plain that you are building your temple on.
Okay. But the swampy plain, because I think I
open
showed you the picture.
sewage.
It's more Dagobah type
Correct.
swamp.
Correct. Not an underground sewer swamp and out of a.
Yeah, and I'm okay with the sewers emptying into it as long as it's also the rich in life. The
Yeah,
green.
yeah. Very nutrient rich.
It's green black.
Yes.
Not only is there death and decay,
Yeah.
there's also
Sometimes
thriving
eagles
life.
Simic come out here and steal some of your soil.
Understood. So it's very rich and that's the smell.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but
Moss.
this is not my temple though. This is the one in the city.
No, you're building this. This is the only temple.
But I'm not the. I need to find.
There's a
someone who knows
Golgari
this is-
temple. The Golgari have their own temple. They've come and toured your temple. They love your temple.
I need to find out if the sewers go to the Underdark.
All right, so you head to the Golgari headquarters.
That seems like the
where
one.
you meet with Jace's girlfriend. And she says, "Of course we have a portal to the Underdark." Do you remember Jace's girlfriend's name? Vraska.
Brass. Thank you. 'cause
Yeah.
It took me. Do you have a brass with it?
No, I don't. I just know it. I know these
Oh.
So yes, Vraska, who you've met with before,
I drink and I know things.
she's able to take you to a portal that leads directly to the Underdark.
Oh yeah, that's her. She came out and blessed my temple,
She did. She loves your temple.
but we went to her temple to go get gotcha.
You went to her.
So
she,
yes, we need to go to the Underdark. Let's go.
yeah. So you guys go deeper into the sewers.
Let me see.
It's getting very rotten and stinky. There's bodies floating in the water. It's gross.
I'm gonna use my longsword I got and you start hacking at
Not bad.
She's Medusa.
Every now and then when it gets real stinky and there's dirt, you just see one of us gonna like.
7 out of 10. Switch match.
Okay.
I flawed.
You continue deeper and deeper. The sewers become dark passageways. Suddenly, in the dark passageway, you start seeing like blue glowing fungus. The blue glowing fungus turns more and more indigo until you are now clearly in the Underdark with glowing purple
Fritz Ruby looks
fungus.
like a bear or something.
It is very dark. It is very quiet. There are occasionally like strange breezes, creepy sounds. Walls appear to be shifting and moving. There's a weird mist over everything, but you can't really see it. It's like a visual distortion that occurs. People that were walking 5 feet in front of you jump 30 feet in front of you and then back to 5 feet in front of you without seeming to speed up or slow down. Things are just unnerving and bizarre in here.
So we all remember the end of the Earth casino. Or end of life cafe.
Correct.
Casino. End of life? End of Earth?
The Afterlife Casino.
Afterlife Casino. And I had met some deep dwarves there.
They were just dwarves. Oh no, you're right. They did have darts in their beards.
Yeah. Or do you need to go back and check it?
No, you're absolutely right. There were some
and if you do recall, as you might not, they had certain recreational edibles.
Yes.
Blue.
We got high on mushrooms.
Is there any of these mushrooms around here?
There are patches of mushrooms in the Underdark.
Can I do a nature check to see if any of them align?
Yeah, if you were a druid, you would know right away. I wouldn't even make you roll. But since you're a cleric ranger, I'm going to make you roll.
Yeah, I got a 6.
These look good.
Hold on. I took those mushrooms too. I would want to know too. I'm going to check. I have a 2 in nature. So I hope that actually does something.
Oh my god!
It does nothing. That's a 9.
So there's a question on whether or not this card is better than the draw card. Where's your Josh, I need the card rolling. Which one of these two is better?
All right, Brian, you're going to have to roll on the Underdark. Are you going to eat the mushroom?
Yeah.
You're going to have to roll on the Underdark mushroom table, which was... This was actually an Extra Life D&D stream benefit.
So 100 or 20?
D100.
60.
60. Oh, dude. These mushrooms taste like the color blue.
Is that kind of like grape drink? It tastes like purple.
Blue raspberry?
Blue raspberry. Yeah.
Only if it gets you really high.
So this just tastes like blue?
And you are launched. I mean, like, you don't get the usual 15-minute build-up. This is immediate second set Dark Star high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, am I melting into the...
No, but everything else is.
Yeah. So I'm on firm ground, but everyone else is like...
Yeah.
I mean, I look over to Snow...
And Snow, here's what you see. He bites into this mushroom, and his eyes just explode, and he's just staring at you.
Well, that's what he sees, but I see the face, like, this one, like, melting, and then, like, this turning into snowflakes.
Yeah, yeah. He's actually... His cat form is falling away, and he's emerging as Frosty the Snowman.
Parson Brown.
Yeah.
Snow. Yes.
While this is happening, would someone else roll a d12, please?
Alright.
One.
You find right next to this mushroom patch where Brian is eating things, a small, what appears to be Clockworth device left behind by a Snurfneblin miner. The device produces a miniature flame when you spin it, and can be used to light a candle, torch, or campfire it.
So light.
Yeah, a Bic lighter.
Love your dice container.
Thank you.
Right.
Are we
It's actually
done?
a solid, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no.
We got a couple minutes if you want to
We use this as this was just a bandana that I put on my dog on 4th of July.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. I'll be back most
We are
likely.
in the Underdark.
Thank you.
We are in the Underdark. We will now continue next week to the Snurfneblin City and try to shut down the automatons that are somehow connected to the battles of Ravnica. Good?
Yep.
Oh, get off the table. Cody, how'd you guys do?